For someone in their 20s, I'm always tired. Tired when it comes to taking out the trash, tired when waking up, tired when going out to meet friends, tired when working, tired when cleaning the house, and don't even get me started when it comes to going for exercise. I seriously think there's something wrong with me. Older people used to tell me it's gonna get worse as you grow older, but nobody told me it was gonna be this bad. I mean, really, I dread putting on my own socks. Like, come on, I'm only 28. How will it be when I'm 30? See, because I was suffering so much, I had to explore every possible way to feel energetic. For instance, I tried energy shots, supplements, energy pills. I even tried drinking large amounts of coffee, but none of these worked. I felt like I was gonna go mad, but it turned out I was too tired for that as well. So the question was, what did I do about it? See, like most people, I thought it would be something crazy, like ice baths or some kind of prescription drugs, but it wasn't. It ultimately came down to three main things. The first being your sleep and chronotype, meaning are you a night owl or early bird? The second being your activity levels, meaning exercise, and the last being your diet. Allow me to explain, starting with the most important factor, which is your sleep. According to my research, a lot of people don't realize just how important sleep affects your brain and body and how much control it has over them. See, it has power over your cognitive functions and mental health, like your attention span, problem-solving skills, creativity, memory, and decision making. It has control over your physical health and hormonal balance, which, by the way, directly affects your quality of life, including your energy levels. See, the truth is, you're tired all the time simply because you're not getting enough sleep. At first, I didn't believe this, and I was thinking that these people were just wasting my time. But when I sat down and actually thought about it, I began to realize that this might be true, and here's why. See, every night before going to sleep, I would spend at least 3 to 4 hours on my phone. Even when I try to sleep early, like at 10, I always found myself still scrolling at 2 a.m. Like, seriously, think about it. When was the last time you went to bed without looking at your phone? The second thing was that people weren't aware of their chronotype. This refers to the natural inclination of individuals to become more alert and active at certain times of the day. This can vary from person to person, with some individuals being morning people, meaning morning chronotypes. They feel most awake and productive in the early hours of the day, while the others are the night owls, meaning evening chronotypes. They tend to be more alert and energetic later in the day or night. See, according to my research, again, we all have genetic differences that make some people more prone to getting up early and others to staying up late. Meaning, if you naturally tend to be a night owl, but try to force yourself to fall asleep early, you might not achieve good quality sleep because it conflicts with your inherent circadian rhythm. Your circadian rhythm is your body's inner clock. It regulates our sleep-awake cycles and other physiological processes. For night owls, this rhythm typically leads to later sleep and awake times. This misalignment can lead to sleep deprivation, affecting cognitive function, energy levels, and overall health. And here's how to fix it. See, the most important thing you can do for yourself when it comes to sleeping is to develop a sleep schedule. A sleep schedule simply refers to a consistent routine of going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. See, you have to make an effort to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, no matter what. While it's true that many of us lack control of our schedules, adjusting your routine to match your natural chronotype can significantly reduce feelings of fatigue. If you can synchronize your daily activities with your body's inherent sleep-awake cycle, you're likely to experience better energy levels and overall well-being. If you've traveled to a different country before, you've likely experienced how jet lag disrupts your sleep and energy levels. This highlights the importance of matching your schedule to your inner clock. Just as adjusting to a new time zone can be challenging, forcing your body into an unnatural rhythm can lead to persistent tiredness and decrease in productivity. By respecting your natural chronotype, you can minimize these disruptions and enhance your overall quality of life. And before moving on to the next topic, here are a few tips that helped me develop a healthier relationship with my sleep. First, I changed my alarm. Instead of using neutral sounds that cause anxiety every time I heard it, no matter where I was, I switched to a melodic alarm, like those that play music. See, studies suggest that waking up to melodic alarms, such as music or natural sounds, can lead to gentler and less stressful awakening compared to the harsh or abrupt alarm tones. Second, I stopped hitting the snooze button 6 times every morning. This prevented me from disrupting my sleep cycle. Third, I made it a habit to put away my gadgets before going to bed. See, what most people don't know is that the light emitted by screens, like those from your phones or tablets, can disrupt the production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. Additionally, spending time on gadgets before bed can stimulate your brain and make it harder to wind down and fall asleep. By avoiding screens before bedtime, I found that I could sleep more soundly and wake up feeling more refreshed. And as a last tip, if you drink caffeine like coffee, don't consume too much of it and make sure it's early in the day. Always avoid drinking caffeine within 8 hours of your bedtime. Same applies to alcohol. Both caffeine and alcohol can disrupt your sleep cycle and affect sleep quality. By the way, optimal sleep duration is 7 to 9 hours for adults and 8 to 10 for teenagers. The second thing that can make you feel tired all the time is inactivity. Yes, I mean exercise. See, I used to think that if I exercised, I would end up feeling more tired. But boy oh boy was I wrong. See, while engaging in exercise can initially make you feel tired, the effects are only temporary. Over time, with regular physical activity, your baseline energy levels actually increase. Trust me, the more I exercised, the better I felt. And strangely enough, feeling better motivated me to exercise even more. Anyway, according to my research, this improvement occurs partly due to changes in your muscles. When you have less muscle mass, you possess fewer mitochondria, which produce ATP, the primary energy carrier in cells. A sedentary lifestyle, meaning a way of living that involves a lot of sitting or lying down with very little physical activity. This lifestyle leads to weakened and smaller muscles, causing inefficient energy use. Regular physical activity, including exercise, strengthens your muscles, making them more efficient at conserving ATP, and also boosting the production of energy-creating chemicals in your brain. While general physical activity like standing and walking around are beneficial, routine exercise offers even greater advantages. You'll be amazed by how much energy you have once you start exercising. And trust me, it's very hard to start, especially for someone like me who began with just 10 minutes of exercise at home, just jumping my rope. I was too lazy to even think about going out, but after a few months, it was a completely different story. And lastly, the third thing that makes people tired all the time is their diet. It doesn't come as a surprise to many people that their diet can significantly impact their energy levels. If you're not eating a healthy diet, like I used to do, you're less likely to get essential vitamins and minerals needed to produce sufficient ATP, the primary energy cell, leading to increased fatigue. Consuming too much processed food can also elevate inflammation, which affects ATP production and also depletes your energy levels. Foods high in added sugar are particularly detrimental because they cause blood sugar spikes followed by crashes, resulting in chronic fatigue. Because of all this, I had to consider a healthier diet, one that included a variety of foods such as vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, all of which support ATP production. Now, something that worked for me when it came to my energy levels was a diet called intermittent fasting. It's an eating pattern that alternates between periods of fasting and eating. Now, there are different methods of intermittent fasting, such as the 16/8 hour method, where you fast 16 hours and eat within an 8-hour window every day, or the 5-2 method, where you eat normally for 5 days of the week and restrict calorie intake the other 2. These methods help me to maintain stable blood levels, preventing energy dips. However, it is essential to keep in mind that everybody is different, and it's better to consult a healthcare professional to see whether any of these methods work for you. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is that by simply making changes like improving sleep, exercising a little bit more, and adjusting my diet, I was able to overcome feeling tired all the time. So I invite you to give it a try and to see how these changes can positively impact your energy levels and overall well-being. Oh, and I forgot, try to reduce stress.